Oh, freezing to death here. Okay, I'm taking a look at this idealized view of market structure that is the easiest to make money off of because it has the most obvious patterns in it, and it's totally clean without any wicks and no stopping out and no, you can actually no spread even. It's a wonderland. It's like Disneyland, for traders. So just, imagine that it's a perfect world and everything makes sense, and the good news makes the market go one way and the bad news makes the market go down. And it's just a perfect world. Imagine that. And then imagine this in your head, this chart here. So if you're a pattern trader, you would look for the triangle. So you would go like this and do the triangle here. Like this would be a ascending or descending triangle. And then I'm sure there will be another time frame as this thing makes the turn. Here comes the moving average. Now the moving average is finding support where this internal top becomes a bottom, right? And now your moving average, regardless of what it is, maybe you get one that's swinging down here, got one that's swinging down here. Guy starts to turn up. Now, for the people that have just made money on this, they might not be the trader that would come in and sell it here. So you only need to trade one of these zags to make money, and just one of them. This one, if you sold, you weren't making too much money, and the gig was up, and all the people knew that this top is now a bottom. And then it was like ba-bam. Now this would be a 1, 2, 3, and then a 4, and maybe a 5, because 4 has to consolidate. However you'd wave count it, because it doesn't really matter, right? And then, but this major top becoming a bottom here is also on a larger time frame happening. So if you burn this into your head, this pattern, and then you can start drawing these trend lines here to support that, and then because when this trend line broke, the guys that sold into that made money just for that little bit. And then the range traders made money here. So everybody can make money on this thing. Now over here in the real world, so I'm not gonna be able to click on this without losing that. So okay, so in the real world, it's a little sloppier than that. It's not quite as pretty. But this is daily gold and daily gold and daily silver. So, and actually for the scalpers, you're going to be thinking about putting your orders in to put a buy limit here, and this is only 25 cents here. So 1875 all the way to here, ultimate entry, and just have enough money in the account to just stack in buy limits all the way down into there, and just put a cluster down. You capture that wick. Like over here, of course, this took like 4 days to make money. This only took 1 day. 1 day, 2 days. 2 days you made all that money. And they say don't trade during the holidays? What, are you kidding me? Come on. The problem with trading is people expect this kind of thing. Nice, gentle. Well, why gentle? Look at this spike. What a beautiful trade. Come on. Look at that thing. Come on. It's unbelievable. Look at this one. Now here's a classic. Put your order in at this bottom, based on this bottom, and look at the fills you get. Look at that. Look at this top. That's a real top. That's not just a top in highs. That's a hammer. That's a hanging man. That's a big deal. That's an entry. That's low risk. Get your stop down here. That's a nice silver trade. That's probably the nicest silver trade on the whole chart. And then you got this top. You got your order there. Bam, you're in. So right now we're going through this, I think we're going through this thing here. We're getting the accumulation going. And I'm not going to go the 4 hour, but I'm sure on the 4 hour there's more tops and bottoms. But this keeps you out of trouble this way. If you just put your orders back in here, keep these orders if they never got filled. You scalped out of that and then just put more orders here. Start thinking about buying there. And I guess if you want to get a little riskier, put a buy order right there. And the problem with these pending orders is, see this bottom became a top. That's a good price right there. But problem is, what if you don't get filled on that? And the market goes all the way back up here. And you're like, damn, I can't even believe it. I can't believe I missed that whole move. Because that's so cheap that I just wouldn't buy it here. But if I bought it here, I'd buy a little bit. And I'd start putting pendings down all the way to China. Because that's the trade. That's the trade every day. Just walk away from it. If you were a seller at this double top, and you put too tight a stop on that trade, maybe your stop was up here. This would have made sense, I guess, if you were really going to make sure they didn't stop you out. But where'd you get in there? If you sold here and you saw it go up there, you're like, damn, I could have sold it up there and then. Oh, jeez. Here's a classic. See these bent things? Those are dojis right there. That bent stuff where it's just flat out. Like here's a yikes. So yeah, I guess the sellers would probably come in here, maybe drag you down here and get filled on this. If not, oh well, just go to the gold chart here. Same story here. Currently I'd be like my buy order would be down here. See, buy limit here. And then just scale all the way down. Start thinking about just place pendings here, just walk away. Just never have to be there for it, unless you're a control freak. Then you're screwed. You can watch that thing all day. I'd say put right here in order. Now this one, if you put a limit on the top of this top, you wouldn't have got filled. You would have been pissed off today. But if you would have put it on this top, I would say, if you call, I would call that a top. You would have got filled, though, depending on the spread. That's right around 1205, 1203. Here's 1200. The computer drew 1200 because it's a round number. But 1200, how cheap are you? 1200. We went down to 1182, and then somebody's gonna say 1182, 30. I'm like, you can't slice it that thin, man. Like this and this, the close to the low of the day is frickin' $2. Don't trade on the holidays. Who are these people? Who talks like that? Well, people that don't trade, apparently. They don't, people that don't like volatility, which is the only way to make money in a short period of time. And just, come on, kidding? You're kidding, right? Yeah, we're not kidding here. It's no joke, bloke. God, I remember when 1400 on gold seemed like a really high price. What happened there? Okay, so here's the down channel there, and then here's the current little. So there's some great. Look at all these great trades. Who cares it's going? Who cares it's going down? It's going up and down. Here's the critical line that got broke there. So we could weasel up into that after maybe coming here. So on this one, I'd probably put a buy limit here. I put a buy limit. And back into this, like this, it would actually, ideally, if you had enough time, you'd just be like stacking up orders here all day till you nearly blew up the account. But yeah, gold's got to like do some, it's got to do some work, I suppose, as they say. Here, I'm still on the daily. I'll just zoom out. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun down in these prices. Goes way back to here, you know. It's all the Scalporama stuff, you know.